Oh, cool. I'm realizing a spot here from my ramen earlier. Partner made me yummy, yummy ramen, but it's impossible not to make a mess. I need to get a bib. Caroline Deisler. I've been asked about her. I don't even know how many times on here, and I thought it's time. It's time to check her out. She's an Instagrammer. She's got almost 500,000 followers. She does workout plans and diet stuff, and she is vegan. But I get the sense that her diet stuff is not very great. Perhaps really bad. So here's a recent what I eat in a day.
I have a big glass of a green smoothie. I have my vanilla pudding. This takes 2 minutes to make and is heaven. I have 10 metro dates. And then for dinner, I had 2 bowls of my potato broccoli soup, which is so warming and comforting. And you wake up having great digestion.
Okay, so the dates, that's like all I need to see, right? She's like a super high carb fruit person, isn't she? And the obsession with super, super thin. Maybe that green smoothie had protein powder, but somehow I doubt it. But I could be wrong. Maybe that was just one weird, terrible day. You guys know I don't like to do a video just based on like one thing. I like to look at a bunch of different what I ate todays and get a better sense of what the person is eating, what they're promoting to their audience, right? So luckily she has a book, a 21-day vegan reset. Improve your digestion, clear up your skin, develop a healthy relationship with food, and get into your best shape ever. That's a lot of promises for 21 days. Now this sounds like, okay, it's like a reset, so it's going to be super hardcore, but she says in the description on the shop page that this is how she eats, this is how she normally eats and exercises. This lifestyle isn't a diet. I never trust that. This is vegan, right? 21-day vegan reset. You're specifically excluding foods like that. It is a diet. It is, though. Just because you're not counting calories, I assume she's going to be like, we don't count calories. Well, it's still a diet. A special course of food to which one restricts oneself either to lose weight or for medical reasons. I feel like this is the intuitive eating push. Like everyone's trying to make money off of intuitive eating and say that their thing is not diet culture, even though it clearly is. Just own your shit. You know, about this challenge, this is exactly the way I eat, exercise, and take care of my body. All recipes are vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free, and oil-free. You will eat between 1,600 to 2,000 calories daily. The greens from the smoothie will keep you away from craving unhealthy foods. Okay. So that's one major difference from Freely, right? She's all about eating as many calories as possible. Not really as possible, but way more than 1,600 to 2,000 calories. We've got a shopping list here for week 1. Lots of vegetables. Struggling to find the protein. 1/4 cup of chia seeds. That's got some protein. Cup plus a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds. Okay. 1/2 cup sunflower seeds. So lots of nuts. Oh my God, are there no beans at all? 1 cup of almond. Wow. That's a lot of nuts. She's definitely not low fat. That's good. 1 vegan chocolate bar. Okay, so although she said sugar free, so I assume it's just plain like baking chocolate. Wow, there are no beans or anything. So this is how she normally eats. She doesn't eat beans. Are there any grains? I see brown rice noodles. Wow, so this is a very, very limited diet. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? That is watery, low-fat nonsense right there. A whole bunch of fresh basil? What does that cost? I mean, we grow our own basil, but if you have to buy, oh my God, an entire head of lettuce. Chia pudding. Okay, here's where all the chia seeds went. Again, it's like no protein. Little bit of protein from the chia seeds. And then dinner. That's it until dinner? Mushrooms and cucumber and avocado. Arugula. So more lettuce. More herbs. At least there's an avocado. You're getting some calories. Pumpkin seeds, date, apple cider vinegar. Oh my God, there's no salt. There's no salt. Maybe day 2's a little bit better. Nope. Starting with a nasty watery green smoothie again. At least it's got a couple frozen bananas to give a little bit of texture and kind of creaminess. Persimmon pudding, dates, again, mulberries. Oh yeah, the low-fat crowd loves mulberries. Oh God, is this another sweet thing? And then a sunflower seed dressing with dates again and no salt again. And day 3 is more the same. Another smoothie, no protein powder or anything. Oh, some real weird, sad looking cakes. I'm guessing the sauce on top is like a date thing. It looks like when you make like a date caramel sauce, which is pretty good. It doesn't taste anything like caramel, but it's not bad. But I can tell from like the kind of graininess look of it that it's probably dates. These look tasty, these rice paper rolls. Nothing satisfying. No protein. Half a cup of peanuts in the dressing. So you're getting just all your calories from the day in that dressing. At least there's peanut butter. At least there's more fat than you would get from, Ralto 4 or something like that. So that's good. And she is eating like a lot of greens. So it's possible that she's getting enough calcium. They are raw, but they're blended. And again, like one had like a whole head of romaine and then more greens for dinner. I would not be comfortable myself eating something like that. I would definitely want to have some like calcium fortified almond milk or soy milk or something. Soy milk so I can get more protein. Some of this stuff looks good, like the granola bowl. The granola bowl looks pretty good. Oats and nuts. More dates, of course. More mulberries, of course. Coconut sugar. Wait, she said sugar-free, didn't she? All recipes are vegan, gluten-free, sugar-free. Does she think coconut sugar doesn't count? Oh. Half of a cup of maple syrup. This is single serving, right? Maple syrup is sugar. It is sugar. So yeah, that's probably pretty good. Half of a cup of maple syrup. Blueberry cheesecake. You've got like a nut crust, which is fine. I think those are perfectly tasty. Nut and date kind of crust. And then a cashew, coconut milk, blueberry, medjool date layer with more blueberries and coconut sugar for the jam layer. I mean, like, that's fine. That's like a healthy dessert, right? I can't imagine having that for lunch. That's your lunch? I mean, I don't know why I say I can't imagine, because I used to regularly just eat fruit for lunch. So I don't know why it's that surprising. It looks like there's like split peas or something in there. Oh, a cup of green peas. Look at that. We've got a legume. We found one. The shopping list for week number 2, and it looks pretty much the same. Where are the beans? Why no beans? She said gluten-free, sugar-free, which it's not, oil-free. She didn't say like bean-free. What's wrong with beans? That's a really important food for vegans. Oh my God, we've got something different for the morning. No protein powder, but at least it's not green nastiness. Oh, hey, this has pasta, gluten-free pasta. She uses green pea or buckwheat. I assume the green pea has a decent amount of protein? Oh no, we're back to green smoothies. All right, I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put day 9 into Crotometer. See what it looks like. Okay, I finally did it. We got the green juice, which works out to 234 calories and 4 grams of protein. That's a very filling, satisfying way to start the day. Just throw in a scoop of protein powder. Lunch, significantly more calories, 446, 5 grams of protein. 1 more gram, I'll take it. That was the bowl, bananas and blueberry, and then more blueberry and mulberries and cacao nibs on top. Cabbage, carrot, avocado, raisin, nuts, salad. That actually does have chickpeas. Has half a can of chickpeas, which is about 3/4 of a cup. A can has around a cup and a half, assuming it's like a 15-ounce can. So yeah, that one, 924 calories, 32 grams of protein. So hey, getting some protein. A lot of calories. I don't know why you would want to wait until the end of the day to eat like more than half of your calories, but okay. But of course, because the other 2 meals, if you can even call them that, were so low in calories and protein, like she said, 1,600 to 2,000, total protein, 41 grams. That is not enough protein for virtually anyone, much less vegans who do need a little bit more protein, and people who are working out. She's encouraging you to exercise and burn more calories. And this is for weight loss too, right? And it really makes sense to try to get a little bit more protein when you're trying to lose weight. Protein can really help with satiation as well. You're eating a lot less calories. It can really help to eat more protein, help you feel a little bit more satisfied. But it's not just the protein. If we look at the micronutrients, unsurprisingly, most of the vitamins look great. There's a lot of fruit and a lot of greens going on there. Vitamin B12 is not present. Of course, it's a vegan diet. I don't know if she talks about supplements or not. Vitamin E is low, even with the nuts and seeds. There really weren't that much in this day. There might be enough. The shopping list had it was a cup of sunflower seeds and a cup of pumpkin seeds and whatnot, so there might be enough over the week. Iron is pretty low, not surprising there. When you're not eating a lot of protein, it's probably going to be low because for the most part, The best sources of iron are really good sources of protein as well. Selenium, again, not surprising. If you're not eating wheat, if you're not eating fortified bread, there's a fairly good chance you're not getting enough selenium. Although, again, if you're eating more protein and you're eating lots of tofu and nuts and stuff, you're probably fine. Zinc, she does meet the RDA, I believe, but there's a good chance that we need actually significantly more, about 50% more zinc. Vegans need about 50% more. That's why I have mine set to 12 milligrams. Sodium is extremely low, which is just not a good idea. Sodium is an essential nutrient. It does not make sense to not include salt in your diet. It doesn't even make sense to only get 1,500 milligrams a day, but that's a story for another day. And finally, calcium. That is just abysmal. Again, other days she's getting a little bit more when she's using a head of romaine and kale and stuff like that, but probably not enough to make up for days like this. Again, she could improve this dramatically by using some calcium fortified milk, using some calcium fortified soy milk in that smoothie, adding a scoop of protein powder would help with protein, obviously, also with some of the minerals, and then maybe like a high protein bean snack. You know, your high protein bean snack. You know what I'm talking about. Or cut back on the fruit a little bit. I think, were there like 5 bananas on this day? 2 bananas in the green smoothie and then 3 bananas in the lunch smoothie. That is too many bananas. When you're only getting 41 grams of protein and 300 grams of calcium, that's too many bananas. Cut back on some of the fruit. Add in more beans, or if you really don't like beans, add in more nuts and seeds. Oh, omega-3 is pretty low too. Yeah, she really doesn't use any. Well, I guess there was that chia seed pudding, but other than that, I guess she's not really using a lot of flax or hemp seeds or anything. But yeah, good amount of fat, 66 grams. So I wanted to plug in the rest of the week 2 in Chronometer, just to give her a better chance, and maybe over the week it would be fine. Very confused. Day 10 was more like day 9, but then by day 11, so many calories in this lunch, these cookie dough dates, 10 to 12 medjool dates. That's like 1,000 calories right there. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, that's another 200. More dates in the caramel sauce. Sorry, my kids, I don't even know what's happening up there. 1.5 cups of ground cashews, that's like 700, 800 calories, a half cup chopped walnuts, a half cup of more nuts. I verified, I looked, and at the beginning of the book, she says that each recipe is 1 serving. If this is supposed to be 1/3, this is like a 2,000 calorie meal. What? And it's not the only one. Oh, this one also has black beans. Very cool. Look at that. A cup of black beans, cup of wild rice, cup of sweet corn. Hey, this is like a more normal kind of recipe, aside from the 2 cups of coconut yogurt and the entire bunch of chives, an entire bunch of parsley, entire bunch of dill. Is she actually making these? Point is, the very next day, we have another green juice, and then we have this healthy carrot cake. Again, it's just ridiculous. Half of a cup of walnuts, half of a cup of coconut, half of a cup of almonds, 7 medjool dates. Again, this is like 1,000+ calorie meal. She does say it can be made for 2 people. A lot more calories in the dinner too, from the half of a cup of sunflower seeds. And then day 13, this one's crazy even. This smoothie, it's not a green smoothie. It's got half of a cup of cashews. Again, that's like 300 calories of cashews. And then for this, I don't even know. This is insane. Half a cup of peanut butter, 1.5 cups of caramel sauce, 19 medjool dates, an entire vegan white chocolate bar that I looked up. It's not sugar-free. Confusingly, she says down here, I eat about 3 bars as a full meal. You can keep the rest in the freezer. Okay, so is each recipe 1 serving or not? Because that makes more sense for this. I can't even imagine eating this entire thing in 1 meal. So yeah, I just stopped trying to put anything into Chronometer at this point because I don't think she knows what she's doing. I don't think she even attempted to make something cohesive here. These do look yummy though. I'll give her that. They sound good. This is kind of the perfect example of what I talk about sometimes. You know, people look at someone's diet and see all these fruits and vegetables and just assume it's healthy. They look at a diet like this and see tons of fruits and vegetables and smoothies and salads and assume it's healthy. That's not healthy. 300 grams of calcium is not healthy. The best Snickers. These do actually look kind of tasty. She's got like actual chocolate on top. Melt 1 bar of vegan milk chocolate. What? So How can she say that this is sugar-free? I think she doesn't understand what that means. A vegan milk chocolate bar is gonna have a fair amount of sugar. Protein balls, that's just dates and walnuts and cacao powder and almond butter. No. I mean, better than like the green smoothie with virtually no protein, but those are fat balls with some protein. So I tried searching the file for B12 for supplements, nothing came up. On her FAQ section of her site, she says she is supplementing for B12. I recommend you get your blood tested and supplement vitamin B12 in case you have an insufficiency. So presumably she tested and was insufficient, was deficient in B12. Please do not wait to get tested. That makes absolutely no sense. We know that a vegan diet does not supply B12, which means you are going to become deficient at some point. Why would you wait to get to that point? Just supplement. Oh, interesting. On here, she says she eats around 2,500 calories a day. Okay, so the reset is not how she eats. She's eating 500 more calories than the max. You will eat between 1,600 to 2,000 calories daily. That might have been an important thing to note, that she's eating like a whole nother meal, basically. That might be helping her a lot, depending on what it is. That might be helping her meet her nutrient needs. I thought we were done with all this crap. You know, I thought we were done with all of the just terrible, terrible veggie, fruit heavy, low protein, low calorie crap, but I guess not. Again, she's pretty popular on Instagram. I guess that's my problem. I'm not really on Instagram, right? I'm just relying on like YouTube. So maybe I need to seek out, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to seek out more vegan Instagrammers and just be mad. Please don't be afraid of protein. Please don't be afraid of beans. Please don't think you need to eat 2 meals a day. For some people, maybe that helps them stay thin, maintain a healthy weight, I should say, because there's no reason to be as thin as she is unless just aesthetically you're really, really into that. But for health reasons, there is no reason to be that thin. And in her case, she's probably shortchanging herself because she's eating a really deficient diet in order to achieve that body. That's not health. And unfortunately, some people following this crap, women following this crap, don't realize that it's crap until they try to get pregnant. And they realize they're infertile because of their crap, low protein, low calorie diet. That's not fair. They could be infertile for other reasons, but there are good reasons to believe that being that low of weight is not good for fertility. So that's Caroline Deisler. She's very popular because she's thin and eats a lot of fruits and vegetables. And for a lot of people, that's all it takes. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Thank you so much to patrons over at patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. I post 2 exclusive videos there a month for $5 plus patrons. And I'm streaming video games over at Twitch for those of you interested. That's all it is. It's really nothing to do with veganism or anything. I'm just over there playing video games. What most people do on Twitch. Unlike OnlyFans, I am using the platform correctly, as intended. Anyway, thanks guys. New video soon.